guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with another Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. Now this one actually is against 6 Foot Hacks, which was really exciting because I hadn't burst him before, and I do watch a fair few of his videos, well, when I can. I haven't watched too many YouTube videos in general, and because I'm on his Discord, which mine is linked down below if you want to jump on, and I was like, he put up a thing asking anyone who was online at that stage if they wanted to have a Wi-Fi battle, and I thought, you know what, I'll send it, and we decided to have a PU battle, and I thought, okay, well, my heart was no god racing because I'm versing someone new for the first time. I haven't versed this YouTuber before, and when they're a decent YouTuber, I want to try and show that I am competent, even though I like to use some fun and different sets. And you know, I just wanted to, you know, prove it. And I was actually umming and ahhing about uploading this, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to probably put in the fact that I get to verse him in the title, because some people are like, oh my gosh, but I'm uploading it because honestly it was a fun battle, and if it was against a general person I probably would have uploaded it even though it's like this. So anyway, I let it from my lot bunny. I actually go for the fake out the first turn so I can set up a slight misdirection sometimes because they're not sure what I'm going to run, and all my lot bunnies usually, my few lot bunnies that I have fake out. So then I've gone for magic coat. I've gone for it a second time. Third time I could have gone for it, but I decided to go for the ice punch. Unfortunately he was adamant he needed to lay up these spikes. They're not spikes, they're stealth rocks. So now we're going to both have rocks on the field, and I do not have a large amount of Pokemon, or really many, that can get rid of them. Plus, if I had a defogger, I'd be getting rid of the ones on his side of the field, and this is the only way I can do it. So anyway, I thought, oh well, now he's got him up, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to lock him into it with Encore, and then I can swap out, even though I'm like 100% sure he's going to swap. I'm able to bring in something hopefully predicting a good swap in. So I thought, you know what's not a bad swap in for me is actually my Gloom. Reason being is the fact that I believe I'm mixed defenses, max HP. I can't remember off the top of my head, I did this guy a little while ago. But I am Eviolite, and I can take things mostly well, and most of his team I can at least poison with the Pokemon with the generally most dangerous super effective move for me would actually be the Mesprit itself. So he does end up switching again because he's obviously, you don't want to leave Gastrodon in against a Gloom, but I don't think I would have done a massive amount of damage anyway, not having any attack investment, but a Giga Drain would have done a decent chunk. So anyway, I went for Infestation, so this is a stupid narrative, you want to see me stuff up? As I said, I was pretty heart racing because I just wanted to prove I was at least slightly competent. And I've gone for the Toxic against a Steel Silvally. I was like, I didn't even look, the tail, quick look, I thought, yeah, normal, okay, he must be like, you know, Z parting shot or something. And no. And so then I realized, because all I had to do is look at Giga Drain and notice it was not very effective. So this turn I thought I'll go for a Giga Drain because I should leave the next Flamethrower after this with a Giga Drain recovery of a little bit of HP. So I think I was looking at it, there was a small chance I could go down here, but I didn't think so. And he's actually going to go for Parting Shot, which doesn't worry me. It just gets him out of the infestation and makes him swap out. But, you know, I've done a chunk where he's probably in range I can take out with other Pokemon. I honestly don't even know how this thing is PU to gear, in my opinion, but that's not my decision. Okay, so I'm going for Moonlight this turn. Now, as I said, this is the thing that can really kill me and take me down, but I'm going to get, you know, half my HP back. Obviously, Strength Stat would be interesting and better, but I haven't got a Strength Stat one. This guy was bred in Sun and Moon, not Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So he's going to go for Psychic. He's going to knock me down quite low, but I'm able to get a Toxic off, so I'm at least putting a lot of pressure on this thing, but you know, as I said, this thing wasn't the biggest threat either on his team, so it was depending what I could do. And I was umming and ahhing if to possibly swap out, and then I could, but I think if I was sitting around 50 HP, a swap here wouldn't have been too bad. Swap into Lopunny, take whatever, and then I could have gone for a fake out and wore some Toxic up in that. But I think sitting at 30 had me too low of a range that I definitely would have been taken out by most things. So I thought, okay, I'll bring in Seeking here. I actually thought I outspeed, and I thought about this swap in because I don't really do calcs much because, one, I don't really have that much time to fiddle around and have never done them, so I don't know how it works on the website. But also just because I've never done them, and I was hoping I could do a little bit more with this and outspeed, but I don't outspeed, so I take the Psychic, but it didn't matter anyway because I was going to get hit. So Pinky's going down there, but Seeking unfortunately took a large chunk of damage. So now he's going to bring in Scarlet, which is the stun tank. And I'm like, okay, well, see, this is probably a defogger on his team, but for the simple fact that we both have Stealth Rocks, he obviously can see some of my Pokemon, he doesn't want to get rid of these stealth rocks at this stage on both of our ends, because he has, oh actually I don't know if his Gastrodon does, but he probably has no way of resetting him, and I definitely don't. I don't have a stealth rock up. But worst thing of all, I just wasted my goddamn Z move because I have gone for Z Scald. With Z Scald to go for Hydro Vortex, and he goes for that. So, you know, positive, a Pokemon down, negative, wasted Z move. So then he brings in his Zangoose. So I'm like, okay, well, he's going to go here for Z Belly Drum, which actually isn't a bad idea, but then again, he hadn't lost that much HP, but it does make a difference when you're sitting around half HP of getting 1 to 2 shotted when you're using it. So I thought this is interesting. So he's obviously probably an immune Zangoose, which is not a bad thing with Toxic Spikes or anybody trying to poison or that. And I actually went for I just went for Soak here because I thought, I don't know what he's going to do, but if I can get rid of his stab, that could really help me out. Then he goes for Quick Attack. I'm like, okay, I'm actually really glad at this stage I got rid of that stab because it's going to let me do a little bit more. So anyway, I'm going to bring in Lopunny here, and I was like, okay, well, I've really got to break this thing. I actually didn't think I'd break this thing, and I thought the battle was over at this stage. So I went for Fake Out, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, looking at that damage, it's a 3 Fake Out damage, but I think this Lopunny could definitely take a Quick Attack, especially now it's not stabbed. So I thought, okay, well, with the rocks up and the fact I don't think I'm going to, he has many, I don't know what Gastrodon is, but unless I get this Swoobat out against Gastrodon, I'm not going to be able to set him up because he is I believe, an Amnesia set with Simple, and then I can't remember if it's my Lychee Berry with a physical attacker or Potato Berry with a special attacker. I can't remember which one I bought. So anyway, I'm going to go for a second Fake Out here. It's going to do a decent chunk, leaves him down quite low, and you know, I'm like, okay, well, he's in range, I can take him out. I just have to live this Quick Attack. So when he goes for the Quick Attack, I'm on 150. It takes me down to under 50, so that Scald, oh, well, if I did use Scald instead of Soak, but I could have got Burn, who knows. But anyway, that Soak did end up actually helping me out there, and I'm able to live that and take him out with an Ice Punch. So now he brings in Murder, which is his damn goddamn Girder. And I'm like, okay, this thing's going to be a problem. I don't have a knockoff art, except I think Swoobat may have been, so I could have possibly used that. But, you know, who knows at this stage. Then he goes for Bulk Up. I'm like, oh gosh, like this thing actually is a problem when you don't have a knockoffer. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to stay in and I'm going to go for another Ice Punch. If I'm lucky, I can get that 10% freeze. And then he goes for Mach Punch. And I'm like, okay, well, that's got me down. Okay, and I'm like, I don't know what I can do here. I thought, come on, Jinx, see what we can do. So, unfortunately, the rocks are in play, so it does give me... He actually told me it did have I think it was around 80% chance of knocking me out, maybe lower. So, if that didn't knock me out with that Mach Punch, I could have gotten rid of that Girder. I was actually going for Lovely Kiss, which I know doesn't have 100%, but I nearly always hit it somehow. And I could have used a damn Dream Eater to heal back up a bit and go from there, because this Wormadam is actually a Scarfed Wormadam with max speed, max attack. I could have definitely taken out the Savali, and I think Jinx could have handled the Gastrodon even if I had to swap or anything. But unfortunately, guys, I am not going to be able to take this thing out, especially with the Eviolite and after a bulk up. So at this stage, I'm honestly just waiting to get taken out. But as I said, I did lose 3-0, guys, and that's where I was wondering if I should or shouldn't upload it. But as I said, if I just survived that Mach Punch, I could have literally taken that out. And I felt it was closer than the actual results showed, and I really enjoyed that battle. And more often, and I don't actually upload losses that aren't really a 1-0 loss much, or I don't actually, because more often than not, when you don't lose, when you lose by more than 1-0, they're not actually that interesting, and someone's just bought something boring or it's been one-sided, and I just don't find it's interesting enough for you guys to watch. But there it is, guys, the kill move. And as I said, it was disappointing that I couldn't have lived that one, but at least it was a fun match, and I think I proved that I'm not completely incompetent when it comes to Pokemon, which was my aim. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy that, please, what are we going to do? We freaking, you know, Ice Punch that like button today. Yeah, Ice Punch the like button, I think it's time we... No, we did that the other day, didn't we? You know what, do it again. I've already said it. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. But also, as always, if there is anything you guys want to leave me, suggestions, comments, or that, chuck them down below. Suggestions of any sort that I have, theme teams, sweeps, challenges, or anything else, do it. I'm happy to read them. I try and get to most. I'm trying to recompile a list, and I'm getting to others soon. But anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.